What's going on? It's your pal Victor here, and welcome to Live Art Stream. I know, right? Live Art Stream. It's happening. It is. I know. So yeah, uh, getting set up here. Hopefully, there's a few of you hanging out. In the meantime, while I get situated, here you can look at the finished version of yesterday's card. That's right. Here's Jason from yesterday's stream. He's all finished up. All right, let me get situated here. If you guys have thoughts on that card, let me know what you think. This is for, that Kickstarter thing I'm working on. I think it's coming out pretty nifty. I like the way his face and his suit came out there. Hey, what's up, Jaden Blaze? I know, so we're going to do some drawing today. And I was gonna do a what if watch along yesterday, but it was like 10 last night, and I was just not feeling well. I wasn't feeling well, so it was like around 10, and I was just decided to call it. I did watch it. Not the strongest episode, I would say. Hey, what's up, William? I kind of wish it'd been more about the ending, even though the ending didn't make any sense at all with the Ultron, unless he's from another dimension. Yeah, I mean, that was okay, but it just kind of felt like a one joke episode. It's like my least favorite episode. I might still do a little wrap up of it, but it was fun. I kind of wish it had ended on the happy ending. I thought the Ultron thing at the end was kind of stupid, to be honest. But my opinion might have been different last night too. So that's to say, I still watched it, but yeah, I would have enjoyed doing it last night, but I was just not feeling well. And sometimes, if you're not feeling good, it's better to just run with your gut. We will be back next week though, so. You're hiding at work watching. That's funny. All right. Just drinking some water here. All right. So yeah, we got this one done. I think he looks really awesome actually. So he's going to be one of the base cards in my center. I think he's got really cool eyes. We're going to do the background digitally, of course. But the original, he's going to be one of the stretch goals, a Kickstarter. So you can actually own this potentially when we do the Kickstarter. So, yay. All right. So, here's what we're going to do now. And here's Zombie Elvis. I just wanted to show him off because I think he didn't get enough love in my last set. And Megan bought this, so this is going to go out to you this week. I think he looks really good. All right. Just grabbing some originals here. All right. So here's a few other cards I need to work on for our finish up. So here's our hereditary card. This one's going to be super gross. And then here's our Lopan. Right? He looks really fun. And here's our Crow. Like all those feathers. There's like one more, I think, or at least a couple more. Figure out where this guy is hiding. Oh, yeah. And this one is from Scanners. If you're saying, Victor, is this just a shameless attempt to fit in a card that could kind of be like Atom Bomb in this set? You would be correct, but actually it totally works for our horror set. So that way we can have a quote-unquote Atom Bomb type character without actually having Atom Bomb, because I'm not trying to get under Tops's bad side. But yes, if you've seen the movie Scanners, this is a thing that actually happens. So I thought he would be a perfect fit. So those are the ones we still got to color for the set. You know, it's like, Victor, put in an Atom Bomb somewhere. You know, you can't escape Atom Bomb. Hey, what's up, Jason? Right, let's see. So, tomorrow we're working on Megan's cards. So, today I think I'm gonna do a card to throw up on Deal or No Deal, because I had to rent a tux for my brother's wedding today, which was like $200. So I need to make some money. So here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, Dan was sending me. Oh, maybe something was up. There's a couple comments. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, Dan was telling me there was some issues, but he unsent them, so maybe there's not issues with the stream. Can you guys see me okay? If you can, post something, you know. I just want to make sure. All right, stream is meant. Okay. All right, here's what I want to do today. If you guys are game for this, for my shenanigans. All right. So I want to do a Deal or No Deal kind of thing. Not a Deal or No Deal, a dealer's choice scenario. Where I will draw. Here's what I'm gonna do. You guys saw some really cool cards right then. I got two $30 spots right here, and I will draw something cool on both of these, if anybody wants one. That being said, you know, I'm just going to draw something off the top of my head. I guarantee it will be cool. And just to make it extra, you can pick one thing in the card. All right, Jason takes one. All right, so one is gone. So you can pick an element to be in the card. So say you want, you know, blood or an explosion or something like that, because I think that might be a fun little challenge. All right, Dan takes the other one. All right, so Jason went first. And like I said, you can pick something to be in the card. You know, like Whose Line Is It Anyway? If you guys ever saw that show, it's like an improv show. You just pay me $30 via PayPal. So yeah, you can pick one thing to be in the card, and then I make up the rest of it. Does that sound cool? It's kind of a spin on Dealer's Choice. I'm calling it Whose Card Is It Anyway? All right. I think this will be fun. Do you guys think this is an idea? All right, Jason is thinking. You can think of yours too, Dan, whichever way you want to do it. And if I get through them quick, we'll add an extra one. All right. Because I figure this way, it's still kind of, you know, you still get a thing. So I might start doing this, you know. I used to listen to this podcast, have him put GPK logo in the card. Hey, he could have done that. Yeah, I texted you earlier, Patrick. You didn't text me back. Just saying. You can say no. You don't have to say yes. Not texting, you know. All right. This stream is not brought to you by Kit Kat, but that is what I'm eating. All right. Just so you know, Jason, it's your turn, so we're waiting on you. Unless Dan has his idea first. All right, Dan wants skulls. That'll be fun. So one of today's cards will feature skulls. All right, I'll give you the final price after. I said it was going to be the same price as it was. Slime. Okay. That's good. No. All right, card 1 will have slime on it. Card 2 will have skulls. So that'll be fun. All right. Let's see here. Now I got to put my thinking cap on. All right, I think I got it. My PayPal is, give me a second here. Victor at victormoreno.com. So that's my PayPal. Since I got to use a new sheet for this anyway, but that's my PayPal. And don't worry, we'll flip it over at, between things. All right. Oh yeah, I should put some music on. You guys like listening to things. You guys enjoy music or noise or whatever. So how's your guys' week been going? This actually is more challenging, than just dealer's choice, because I got to think how I'm gonna work in the element, Rubbish in Australia. Ugh. I thought things were going better in Australia. Hectic. I had to go get fitted for a suit today. That was weird. I've never done that. But yeah, I guess I didn't realize there's places that just rent suits. No, I haven't. I've heard it's pretty good. They did an animated one 10 years ago. I think it was called Reanimated or something like that. But you're talking about the Night of the Animated Dead. I haven't seen that one. Oh shit! Yeah, today. Is today? No, next week is the Arthur Ashe show. Yeah, there's no way I was gonna buy a suit. I like that you can even rent the shoes. But yeah, I wasn't gonna buy a tux for this thing, so I'm like, No, I think no. Arthur Ashe is next week. Today is the prelim. All right, I just got Jason's payment. Thanks, man. $1,000,000 for $200. You can't go wrong. Yeah, I heard that. The big rumor I've heard is that Bray Wyatt is gonna debut next week. It's just crazy how many like good wrestlers. All right, and I got Dan's. Thanks, guys. How many good wrestlers AEW snapped up in the last couple of weeks or months? I mean. I know, right? It's kind of like painful watching Alexa Bliss just kind of rip off his gimmick on Raw. I mean, it's not her fault, but it's like, oh, thanks, man. I don't know. It's just, yeah. That's why I don't really watch WWE anymore. It's kind of just not fun anymore. Yeah, like once they got rid of the WWE network and you had to get Peacock, I like didn't resubscribe. I just used my WWE network money to pay for YouTube Premium. Like, I watch YouTube way more than I watch the network anyway. You guys like this idea? It's Joe Blow, but instead of bubblegum, it's slime, like the Blob trying to kill him. Like it's getting in his mouth. All right, now let's have some fun with the color. Yeah, when I was younger, I used to go to tattoo conventions, and they would have this thing that was like, it's like basically they'd have like one, two, three, like big sheets of paper or canvases, and they'd put me and two other guys, and we'd each start drawing on the canvas, and then every 5 minutes, we'd have to switch, and it was like an hour. So every 5 minutes, we'd have to switch to a different canvas and kind of just take over from where the last guy is till by the end, all three canvases were just what me and the other guys all together had come up, you know? So it was always fun. It's kind of like, there'd always be somebody who'd start in the corner, and they'd be all designy. And sometimes there'd be just like this one asshole who'd try to draw something in the middle, that was just so it could be their piece. And then, like, one guy did an eyeball, and then I kind of turned it into like a planet, and then people started drawing like little moons and like dragons and shit around it. So I always like the idea of being able to like kind of just problem solve when you draw. So the idea of like, all right, we'll do a dealer's choice, but you get to pick like one thing I got to work in there seems like a lot of fun to me. Yeah, I think it makes it more fun for everybody because then it's like you have an input on the drawing. So like so now I have like YouTube Premium and it's funny, like the algorithm is a little funny on that one. So it's like I'll watch a video about something and then it'll give me like the next video will be like really random. Like it'll have like one thing to do with the last video. So and then after a while you start getting a lot of videos about the same thing. So now I'm getting a lot of videos about Japanese vending machine restaurants. It's like in Japan, you get a lot of hot food from vending machines, but there's a lot of like food courts or whatever where the whole thing, it's just different vending machines, and you put in money, and it's like just these really elaborate meals that come out of vending machines, like pizza, ramen, like it's really funny. So yeah, and then there's like just people who like YouTube themselves going to these different like vending machine restaurants and trying all the food. If I send you a grand, I'll be waiting 6 months, Victor. You got a wedding, then back to Minnesota, then home. If you don't want to send me, if you don't want to do it, that's cool, man. I'm not going to Hawaii or Minnesota. It's okay, dude. I'm not taking it personal. All right, I'm gonna do pink slime since like bubblegum is pink. I only answered you. I responded because you asked. It's all good. All right, let's get over here. I really like this pink. It's all good. It gets me a lot of flexibility in here, and then I'm gonna work in that other pink. I need to finish up Dan's Marvel versus DC cover, hopefully this weekend or this week. Maybe I'll show that off on the stream tomorrow. I'm doing a really fun commission for Dan. I'm doing Marvel versus DC GPK guys with Deadpool, and then Stan Lee is in the corner. It's kind of fun because I haven't done a lot of superheroes meet GPK stuff. It's one of the comic covers. Okay, I'll send them all. Yeah, because I got the Fight Club card and the cover. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be doing that wacky packages because I think they said the cards would be here by the 20th, but it is what now, the 24th, and I don't have them, so I'll probably email them. But I'm guessing I didn't respond fast enough, which is silly, but whatever. Well, they're saying that Vacation is gonna come out in November at some point. That's what I heard from somebody else. So I'm guessing I'll get the return cards for Vacation back, before then. So late October, November, I should get them. I'm thinking, hopefully. If the set hadn't been delayed, I would have already had my Vacation cards back, and the people who ordered the who ordered returns from me would have had them by now. And then usually retail series 1 for the next year, they invite me in December. The earliest that's ever happened was November. So December, I might get a GPK invite. We'll see. I probably will. I don't see why I wouldn't. And that's how that usually works out. And then Series 2 for the next year, I usually get an invite in when was the last time? May? So that's tentatively what I'm thinking is going to happen. So in November, December, I'll have more officials. Because even though I've asked like 9 million times, I don't see them adding me to any of the online retail sets. Hey, what's up, Jason? And then, yeah. So basically, right now the thing I'm mainly working on is, like I said, I'm trying to get some bigger commissions because it's oh yeah, thanks, man. Because right now it's like the lean time in between commissions basically, and then trying to get this stuff for this Kickstarter done because that'll be fun for me. Has anyone? I've had one guy do it, but I tell people ahead of time that I don't do that. It's like basically it's like, look, you're committing to this purchase. I'm not a bank, so if you can't really afford it, don't do it. Because there was a guy who was like, oh, I'm I don't know if I can swing it. I got all these other. I'm like, don't get one then. I mean, I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm like, this is a luxury, you know. And I tell people, if you can't do that, then just get an unofficial one for me, like one of these streams, because I do deals like I am today with the dealer's choice or whatever, you know. Because I want people to have my stuff. I don't want people to be like one of those people who's like priced out of it, you know. Because I sell my stuff, I feel like for reasonable prices. But if it's like something, you know, rarer or hard or something that's gonna be really time consuming or that I know is worth more, then I'll ask for more, you know. But yeah, one guy did. I told him no, you can't get a refund because I'm not a bank, you know. Yeah, like I could easily charge much, much more than I do on here. And I'm like, why would I do that? Like, here's the thing, dude, or guys and gals, is that, I'm a working artist. It doesn't behoove me to rip people off, you know? That's why I try to get all my commissions done on a timely thing, you know? I think Scott's getting an extra commission from me tomorrow too, or for Friday. I forget which one. Because I think you got one, right, Scott? Like I'm not misremembering that. I thought you like had paid me for one. Oh yeah, no worries, man. Yo, what's up, Mike? How's it going? Yeah, so that's what it is. Like I want, it's like sometimes people are like, oh, I can't afford one this week, though, but I'll get one from you later. Then they will, you know. That's what it's all about. I think this slime actually looks really cool. Good call on that. Yep, we're right back on schedule with the live sketches. I gotta post about it like more often in the groups like I did today. Oh, nice. Well, I think she scored for you, dude, because this is I feel this looks really neat. Oh, is that today then? All right, I'll put it on in the background. Hang on, guys. Let me do this real quick. It'll just take a second. I just so here's the funny thing. My Roku stopped working for some of the newer apps. So what's dumb is I hooked up this 4K one, tried for like 2 hours to get it to work, and they had sent me an extra one I was gonna do as a giveaway. I finally got frustrated with the one I was setting up, and I set up the other one. That one got going in like 2 seconds. So literally one of the even they sent me an extra one on accident, but the first one they sent me didn't work anyway. So go figure. And now the TNT app isn't working. That's hilarious. I do like this new remote a lot more though. It's a lot faster and more responsive. Like the other Roku mode I had just was not working at all. It was just like, or the other Roku I had was like grinding. It was like so old and slow. So I'm just resetting this and see if it does anything. And if it does, hopefully I can watch it. If not, I guess I'll have to wait for my YouTube live to show me the thing later. Oh, that yellow looks good. Yeah, I'm doing the black last. Alright, try like TNT app one more time. Ugh, it's just busted. That's lame. Oh, whatever. Was not meant to be. I'll just put on the YouTube. You can tell me, if you want, you can talk about the match. But yeah, I could have sworn I thought that match was next week. Alright, we got a different Asian music stream going now. I don't know why, these colors are really popping today. You guys like these color combos? I think they're coming out really nice. Alright, that looks good. We're getting close to this one being done. Oh, thanks, man. Alright, and let's see. Time to do some outlining. Some people do think it's odd that I ink last, but you know, I think everybody does things differently. It's like the people who, you know, do the acrylic painted ones with the airbrush backgrounds. They do the backgrounds first and then just tape off where the character is going to be, then airbrush, you know. Everybody's got different techniques. I did buy some wood blocks because I am going to do a painted GPK. I was going to do a couple of painted ones because I got some wood blank coffins from Michael's. So I was going to do a couple of acrylic painted nasty nicks on those. I was going to have those for Monster Palooza, but that got canceled. So I'm going to have those for a future con later this year. The reason I don't paint my cards is because I'd have to charge a lot more for them. Because painting is a much more time-consuming thing. And color's like a big thing for me. But if I do it and I like it, I might start mixing it up and doing some like diluted ones like Pat C does. You know. Just to bust out from just doing marker ones all the time. Although I don't think anyone does marker sketches as good as I do. That's a humble brag. But I think it's true. The funny thing is, if you talk to my girlfriend, and she'll tell you this is true, I used to hate doing color stuff. I'd be like, ugh, really, color? And now it's like the thing people like the most about what I do, which is funny. Yeah, I used to be all about black and white. All I would do was black and white and gray tones. That was it, you know? Watched Game Season 1 on Netflix. And it was another level. Truly loved it. I've never heard of Squid Game. What is that? Is it like a cartoon? I'll have to check that out. Yeah, it's funny. I was kicking myself this morning when I got up. This is pretty much art classes. People can ask me questions on here, and I try to answer as best as I can, like what markers I use, what are my ideas behind certain things. I'm gonna be doing a lot of Inktober sketches on here too. So, gonna be a lot of art in this channel next month. That's another reason why I'm trying to line up commissions, so I have stuff to work on for Inktober. I'm adding these lines so it looks a little bit more like slime and less like bubblegum. Has kind of a gelatiny feel to it. Just because it's a little texture thing I do. It's just part of my style. Yeah, I like texture rather than just like straight color. And I think if you put dots and lines sometimes, it helps break it up. That's also why I like kind of those exploding backgrounds, which I'm probably going to do one right now. Am I surprised at how popular GPK is today? Yeah, I am actually. It's weird because I know a lot of things from the 80s make a comeback, you know, so, but yeah, during COVID especially, GPK got really popular. I think a lot of people were just, no, my app wasn't working. I'm just gonna watch it on my on YouTube live for the what you call it, West Code. I probably just have to re-download the TNT app. Because that's what I usually do when I want to watch AEW live. Is I just watch it on the app. Because you can pick which feed you get, the East Coast feed or the West Coast. Uh, yeah. So is the Arthur Ashe show this week or next week? I thought it was. Whatchamacallit, next week. Because I think I saw CM Punk doesn't even have a match this week. It's he's doing an interview or something. I think he needs a little bit more yellow hair on the other side. Oh, thanks. Oh, wow. Okay, then. I'm gonna have to check it out because I'm really curious what this arena looks like. Oh shit, it is tonight. Well, I'll give it one more try and see if it goes. I really like that pink slime. How am I gonna get another 30 minutes on this card? No, we gotta move on to the next one. This one's almost done anyway. All right, we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do pink lines for this for the action lines here. Another reason I kind of do dots in the background is I'm a big fan of this comic book artist named Jack Kirby. He created a ton of Marvel characters, and he would always kind of do these little dots in between action lines. So much so, there's a name for it. It's called Kirby Crackle. All right. So, I think that's it on that one. I think that one looks pretty good. All right, here's what I'm gonna do on this. All right, I'm gonna remove the TNT app. No, they don't really blend actually. Like they might if I used a blender, but which is just kind of like it's like one of these Copic things, but all it does is just it doesn't have ink. It just has like the chemical thing, and you rub it in between two post colors to blend them together. But I don't have one of those, so I don't usually like how it looks. I tend to just buy the colors. A lot of people, kind of get them so they don't have to buy the in between color, but realistically I think it's better to buy it because the blend will never look as good. All right, now it's working. I just had to remove it and reinstall it. Funny how that works sometimes. Oh, well, yeah. That's why I try to make all my cards look like they would, pop. I know, good score. Helps me out, helps you out, helps out the environment. Just kidding. All right. All right, so this card for Dan, and the theme is skulls. Okay. I think I have an idea for this one. So I have this thought now when I do these, and that is first thought, best thought. So I had something that popped into my head right away. So I was like, okay, go with that, you know. Because afterwards I was thinking of like, oh, I could do something with Dead Ted, or I could do something with so and so. But I had an idea, and that's what I'm going to go with. Yeah, I wish I easily got $100. Unfortunately, it's hard to find people to easily pay $100 for things right now. But Jason supports the channel a lot, and I'm glad he got a good drawing off me. Oh, Brian Danielson has his old tights. It's 25 minutes and the match is still going on. That's crazy. Well, I might draw some stuff for Deal or No Deal and see how that goes later.
He pressed the arms, which were out wide in the wingspan that time, but did not do a hook. And he's looking perhaps for another snapdragon. He's trying to manipulate the arms of Danielson into the full Nelson position. Danielson dropping down, lights down. Shoulders down. And a near ball. Wild swing and a miss. Here we go. That's a kick. The heel kick right to the spine again. The spine is a common destination.
All right, let's see.
It's no secret that Brian Danielson has had problems in the past. Omega seems to be focusing all of his fire on the neck, on the spine of Brian Danielson. Great call. Neck problems have haunted him, as we know. And so that's the game plan for Kenny Omega, which has been very, very efficient here in this matchup. Omega, Danielson up top. He could be thinking Avalanche Dragon suplex. That's exactly what he appears to be thinking.
Yes, I do. I do them on this channel. Like, I do 30-minute sketches of like a single character, like simple ones for $50 plus 5 shipping. Or if you want something more complicated, like a multi-character thing or whatever, that I do off the screen or finish up on here, those are 100. Sometimes I do deals like I do tonight where I just, you give me money and I draw whatever I want. Yeah, that would be fun. All right.
Omega hit hard as well, obviously. But you're right, it's got to be trapped underneath. These two are kicking each other's ass. Omega traps the kick. Nothing works. Oh, just a right hand to the jaw. Right over the top. Danielson's left hand was down, and Omega took advantage of it. And now Danielson finding his way back. Fire back all left jab.
How you want the cloak done? Like a painting or something? Why don't I draw some Marvel stuff? I might draw some Marvel stuff in the future. That's who it is. It's Mad Mike. I just wanted to do kind of like a sword and sorcery kind of one. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna make this look kind of medieval painting-ish. You know what I mean? Why did I think this Kenny Omega Bryan Danielson match was gonna be like next week? They didn't do a great job of advertising it, I think.
Incredibly well-timed reverse workout run by the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. Omega's trying to fight through the pain. He charges that feet trigger. Danielson evades.
I'm watching Kenny Omega versus Daniel Bryan on AEW. Or Bryan Danielson, I mean. Dude, that was not a good V trigger. Like like he was waiting for it. Like I get Kenny's a little slow, but he was like straight up just waiting for it. And their next match will probably be better than this one. Let me see. What, just like the fat outline? I mean, that's just a fat marker outline. I mean, I could. I just think that's it's very cartoony. I don't like the face on that Grim Jim though. The cloak looks cool. I like the fat outline. All right, let's get. So we're gonna do this like kind of dingy brown on him right here. It'll look like he's dirty a little bit. This match is going to end up being a time limit draw. I like guarantee you. Face to face. Dude, look at, if you guys watch this match later, look at Bryan Danielson's chest, dude. It's like bright red. I can't ever remember an AEW match that had a 30-minute time limit. That was stupid, dude. The Young Bucks super kicking Daniel Bryan. You know, they had a couple weeks ago this match where Andrade was fighting Pac, and then Chavo cheated at the end. And then Andrade got super pissed because he was like, I could have done it on my own. I imagine we won't be seeing Kenny Omega doing the same thing.
Fridays at 10 on TNT. It's the cops at the bar. On the next day, Kingdom. We don't even know if this job's doable. We have other ways of cutting ties. He makes you episodes left. We had a deal. He's got until the end of the day tomorrow. Kingdom. Only Sundays at 9 on TNT and anytime on demand at the TNT app. They're on a mission to save every sandwich from a boring bag of chips. Sandwiches feature cheesy, thin, crispy Cheez-It Snap Savior. So cheesy, Cheez-It Snap. Level up your lunch in 5 minutes.
Don't you know we're making love keys? Say what? What you say? I'm alright. I'm a day. When I do it, I'm doing it my way.
All right, let's do the eyes now.
Girls are soft. Not bad for a girl. Female athlete. Women's lacrosse is a joke. You know what I see a lot? They're back in the kitchen, and I'm like, I want to know what you're doing right now.
Anything like that usually gets under my skin, but in a healthy way. Kind of fuels me.
I like to do things with my actions rather than with my words.
The inflammatory research to help increase testosterone levels. That does it. I gotta get Eugenics. Just send a text for a complimentary bottle. And by the way, she'll like it too. Get your complimentary
All right.
Eugenics now. Text 321 Text now and we'll include a bottle of Eugenics Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, with key ingredients to help you get back in shape fast. Absolutely.
All right. We're on the 70-minute mark here. This is one of my longer streams I've done in a minute. It's nice to get back into doing those that are a little bit of fun. We got 16 people in here and 16 likes. Thanks, guys. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying the stream and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe because I'm trying to grow my channel here. And like I said, I do art in here all the time. And if you have, you know, we also have memberships on the channel where you get extra art streams, or even just a supporter for like a couple bucks. You can support the channel.
If it's true that time is money, don't you think the real
It's funny hearing Snoop do commercials for Corona. All right, later, man.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite Grand Slam for the sold-out Arthur Ashe Stadium, where we just witnessed a pro wrestling classic. But coming up, the man who shook the world of pro wrestling.
Watch. I'm just going to try to talk over this theme music so I don't have to remove it later via copyright scenario. So yeah, I'm just going to talk over Cult of Personality, drums, drums, drums. That's how it works. I got kind of a caveman face here on Mad Mike, so he's looking pretty good. All right, now we're going to do some pink on his cheeks. CM Punk isn't wearing a shirt, just a hoodie. I've pulled off that look before. Is he gonna stage dive? That seems to be his new thing, stage diving. Oh, they have an LED ramp now. Or maybe they had that before and I didn't notice. Excuse me. Are you guys liking his face? I think the face looks good. Alright, doing like the light blue underline. Just give him a kind of a pop right there. Alright. People just want to see CM Punk come in and do stuff. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to give him a lot of detail in the face. Then that skull is going to get a lot of detail too. So we'll probably be working on this at least till 6.
Nobody commands an audience like this guy. Sure, I'm glad I'm not wrestling on Dynamite. How do you follow that? How do you follow that?
Alright.
It's been a long time since I've been in New York City.
I saw CM Punk wrestle in New York City before.
Even longer time since professional wrestling has been in New York City. I hear people tell me that I need to be mad, that I need to be pissed off, and they want the old CM Punk. Well, trust me, I imagine eventually you'll see him, but be careful what you wish for. Hobbs, Team Taz.
That looks cool. Alright, let's do some details here.
I tried to walk down that aisle in Mean Mug, and I came out here and I see and I hear all of you, and I just crack a smile. And really, what do I have to be mad about right now? And then I think about it. Last week on Dynamite, they tricked me, Hobbs jumped me from behind, and they put me through a table, or they tried to put me through a table. And yes, it pissed me off, and yes, I'm mad about it. But when my music hits, and I step out on that stage,
There we go.
I can't help feeling the way I feel. That pissed off feeling goes away, and I come out here, and yes, it's a love fest.
There we go. You guys like that detail?
And yes, I'm happy to see you.
Yeah, I have a long time ago.
I think what they did or what they attempted to do was take all of this away from me. They don't want to hear cult of personality. They don't want to see happy CM Punk coming out here and enjoying professional wrestling fans. And then, well, then I get really pissed off because it's been so long since I felt this. It's been so long since I had this. It's been so long.
The magazine was a lot like that.
Needed this. I get pissed off because nobody is going to take this away from me. This is mine once again.
Punk is really good at doing promos. Like, I could give half a shit about Team Taz and Powerhouse Hobbs, and he's making me give a fuck.
Hobbs, you should have picked me back up, and you should have finished the job. You should have put me through the table. You should have broke my neck. You should have made sure that the 20,000 people who had packed the rafters and under that stadium weren't going to get to hear cult of personality. But you made a mistake, and you let me live. And really, you slept on the legend of CM Punk. And it's not my job to wake you up. It's my job to tuck your ass in. Rampage! Grand Slam! Powerhouse Hobbs goes to sleep.
There we go. Yeah, so is the Dudley Boys. So I was reading, I guess when CM Punk debuted in AEW. Oh, there's Stephen Amell, the guy who plays Arrow. Whatchamacallit, that CM Punk sold like 100,000 T-shirts in one day. That's like crazy. All right, let's get some suntan up in there.
Don't you think the real question is how you should spend it?
That's right, Snoop. Tell me how we should. They have the one guy, Bubba. He has a show on Sirius satellite radio. It's called Busted Open. If you have that.
A sandwich or a taco? Which side are you on? Try it with special pricing on the app.
I heard about GC Media through a friend of mine. It really just made a lot of sense for me. It was the convenience of it being online. The tutors that are available to me have been wonderful. Engaging with my professors online have been such a blessing to me. Their feedback has really helped me better my assignments. I feel that I have found my purpose being part of the Grand Canyon University community.
This Saturday, while you watch the game,
All right.
we're watching the grill. Order through the Jersey.
So yeah, this guy's coming out pretty good.
Unless you're gonna miss
It's
the
funny how just the idea of the skull opened me up to that.
Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
So yeah, it looks pretty good. All right, let's try to finish this guy up since it's getting to be close to 6.
Sorry.
Don't you know we make enough keys? Say what you say. The government is okay. On the deck.
You know what you can get for free?
You can get your free Experian credit report.
You can get your free Flight Plus score
Don't use it for free.
with Experience.
Get 3 for free. Your credit report, your FICO score boost. Free. Experian. Experian now. Pizza Hut's deep touchdown.
How do the prompts work, Ringtober? It's kind of like the thing I did today. I don't have an airbrush. No, it's like it's just a word, and then you just draw, work it in somehow. So like, just like slime, so I worked in slime, or in this one a skull, so I worked in a skull. So all that is I could just draw a skull, or I could work a skull into something I'm working on, That's how Inktober works. So that's why I think Bray Wyatt might debut next week in Rochester is because that's Brody Lee's hometown and that's where he was originally supposed to debut. So it might be like a good nod.
The biggest strike, I would say, definitely in the career of Brian Pillman Jr. No handshake, but a double takedown by Brian Pillman Jr. His father, late, great Brian Pillman, former Cincinnati Bengals linebacker. Passed away when Brian was only 4. I remember that day almost yesterday. AEW will be returning to the Kansas City area, Independence, Missouri on Wednesday, November 3rd, Gator Dollar Arena, tickets on sale this Friday, and then we make our Minneapolis debut Friday night, November 12th. Tickets for both events on.
All right, that looks pretty good right there. You guys like that? All right, we'll finish this guy up really quick. Yeah, it's looking pretty solid. All right. Yeah, we can wrap this one up pretty quick. No, I've actually never met Brett Engstrom, but I like his art, you know. All right, let's get some black in that pit of the eye right there.
You know, the X factor in all this, Wardlow at ringside. Oh, God. You tell that story, it tears out someone's mouth. That's what they call a jaw jacker. Yes. Now, this is what, see now, it scoots back to where Wardlow is.
Okay. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna try to finish this guy up really fast. Well, not really fast, but just need to. I got some stuff I gotta finish up. Unfortunately for you, this stream, but I think it's coming out pretty good. We'll do some detail on that skull before we're done, though. Full skull's not. I like the full skull, the half skulls. All right. Yeah, Inktober's gonna be fun.
As a Marine, I learned resiliency. But when I lost my job,
all right, and then we'll do the brown here.
I felt like a shadow of that person. Now I'm working to end veteran homelessness. Nearly 40,000 veterans struggle like I did. But with the help of Rocket Mortgage and Built for Zero, my community has ended veteran homelessness. Yours can too. Join us. Visit a home for every veteran.
Want to see this mob battle, Michael Myers?
Fusion of crime rich steak, melted provolone, and other magical melty stuff. Arby's is now officially a fusion restaurant. Chef Smooch. We have the meat.
You don't become a runner who breaks 8 world records after
No, I'm glad you're digging it.
without a serious support system. Kathy Martin has one. The Medicare from Blue Cross Blue Shield. She won't go a day without the right card because she can't go a day without winning. The Medicare coverage trusted by more doctors. This is the benefit of Blue.
All right, we'll finish this up.
What does it mean to be true?
I don't. Do you mean like a ninja star?
Seems made to push things forward for the last 170 years. And the next. Fruit of the Loom, made true. This is a dangerous time for you. I'm not afraid.
Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back, Friday at 7:15 on
All right.
followed by AEW Rampage.
Can you believe it? John Flutie and Frank Thomas. You guys look great. Once I turn 40, let me guess. Less energy? Less drive? Definitely. It's not your fault. It happens to every man. Testosterone levels drop as you age. Happen to you guys? Yeah. So what did you do? We got Nugenix Total T. To get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T at best. 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1.
Almost done here.
Boosting formula is powered by Testofen, a patented
Well, I gotta finish up because I got some other stuff I need to finish up. I ran a little long today.
Just send a text for a complimentary bottle. And by the way, she'll like it too. Get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix now. Text 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, with key ingredients to help you get back in shape fast, absolutely free. That's BEST. 2, 3, 2, 1.
Unfortunately, I'll try to get on earlier tomorrow. I gotta get dinner.
Jim Ross here watching MJF just dismantle Brian Pillman Jr. before our eyes. Insanely talented with a low scum. Look at this. See, look at this. He's the bacteria that lives on the scum. There you go. Good call. Well, he's a hell of a wrestler. No, he is a superstar. Pillman, knife edge chop, overhand chop.
No.
Regain the advantage and they put on the brakes.
That's what I had for lunch.
And the roommate, Jim Harbaugh, finally will hide. Oh, wow, high cross body. Mark hurting too badly. You know, he started out with that hammerlock slam, and he's been focusing on the arm, and he couldn't even with a great cross body there. Couldn't even make the cover. Get up, Brian. You got to fight through this. That's what your man would do. He wouldn't be traditional, I can tell you that. No, and his father and roommate John Harbaugh.
No. Just a New American.
I think MJF might have gotten the hands up, but still Pillman was caught with the quad. Knocking MJF to the canvas, and now MJF just sent head first repeatedly. That top turn there. Man, I'm digging this guy. That was outrageous. Brian acknowledging the crowd got caught. Yeah, is it right? Tiger slam. Well, great escape. That was a pretty good bitty combination. It was, you're right. And MJF determined as he's moving quickly to the outside. Really needs to be very careful out here. MJF grabbed. See, I told you. Grabbed to the heart, put it right his way. Yeah. This is how low this human being really is. Wow. This young man has got an IQ that wrestling.
Detail pen.
No, I agree. And he's showing one of them there. Look, yeah, she's really pissed. Julia Hart gave her the face. She's great. She was trying to make her own run. It absolutely is. Oh, come on now. All-American cheerleader. MJF took his eye off the prize and paid for it. Brian Pillman Jr. with a chance here. Sometimes you almost think it's
All right, and let's see. Oh, we're pretty much done here. Alright, it's almost done here.
Boys that were weak. I see two little boys who are about to get spanked because they've chosen to follow a fat-faced dipshit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This guy, Paige, you made a mistake when you challenged the inner circle in New York City, man. This is the hardest hitting, toughest town in America. That's how performing this big house.
Well, I'll have to put some of these on eBay and see if that's true. Alright. It's a good deal. That's why it's a good idea to get sketches on the live stream. You make out pretty good. Alright, there's the 2 sketches for today. So thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll be back tomorrow at 4:30. I think both of these came out pretty awesome. So if you're interested in getting a sketch, hit me up and we'll work that out. For now, I'm going to tune out, enjoy the sketches, and I will talk to you all later.